Hello, Scorpio. I've got 2 hours, 22 minutes on my camera. So you might be seeing a lot of twos. Just pointing that out. And it's March 2nd, 2022. Seeing all these twos on my camera. Ignore me. We're going to look at your reading for the week of March 7th. We are going to take a peek at last week and what's coming in next week. And just to see what's going on around you. Alright, so it looks like last week's new moon in Pisces, right? So we had that last week, which is why I'm using the Queen of the Moon Oracle for last week's energy, just to see how that new moon was treating you, Scorpio. Now it did have a lot of energy in the Pisces sign, besides just the new moon. We had the new moon conjunct Jupiter, and then we also have Neptune in Pisces as well. So a lot of activations to your sign in particular in a positive way. Now it looks like you have the card of surrender. So there might have been something that you kind of just released. But I actually feel like we've got peace here this week. It's like this very peaceful release. I don't feel like there was a lot of struggle associated with this. It was more just like this quiet letting go of something. So let's see what this is all about. Feels like a lot of just like gentle energy, which is nice. And then we have Time Machine coming in next week, so it'll be interesting to see what comes up with this. This could be like you jumping timelines. This could be a new path opening up here. This can also be you kind of reflecting back and seeing just how much you've changed, I want to say, as a result of whatever this was that you have let go of. It could have been several things, really. All right. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. 10 of Swords, 8 of Swords, and the 7 of Cups. Yeah, lots of nice new options coming in. It's like going to be almost like a take your pick kind of energy. We have the 4 of Wands, the Magician, a lot of manifestation energy showing up here for you as well, and the King of Pentacles. So I feel like there's actually quite a bit going on here. So what I'm feeling is that there's, for example, maybe you've had a relationship that you put a lot of time and effort into. It definitely ended in a nasty, nasty way, or left you quite wounded, right? So that might have been going on. But then I feel like there was a similar theme happening in other areas of your life. So you could have been doing something in your work as well that you put a lot of time and effort into, and then it just didn't work out, or there's something about it you're finally letting go of because it's just been taxing you, right? And this could be in, family relationships that kind of energy is happening in. It kind of feels like multi-layered here. And I actually feel like there's been a lot of stuff that you've been pushing to make happen that just we're not budging. And you're like, what is this about? Like, no matter what I'm doing, I'm stuck. So I do feel like there's been this nice energetic shift that you've had that is actually opening some things up, moving into this next week here. So we're going to see what that's about. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's been a lot of pain rejection, loss. This could be loss of relationship and at the same time loss of money, like maybe even lost a job. It feels like it's happening in all areas of life here. But certainly take what resonates, right? 5 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. It feels to me like you were giving a lot and working with others or dealing with people that were not giving a lot. So you came in with your heart wide open and you happened to give your heart to things that honestly didn't deserve you, is what I'm feeling there. So let's take a peek. Last week we have surrender, and you can kind of get a feel for the peaceful energy in this card. It's like this woman's just kind of gently releasing something into the universe here. It is a number 26, which reduced is a number 8. It's the strength card. It's about self-mastery. And you actually have a couple of 8s showing up here as well. So I do feel like there's something that you are really working on in yourself. Again, it's this like multi-layered, I feel like you were giving 110% to working on yourself, working at your career, working on your relationships, helping your family. I mean, on and on and on, right? And it was like, kind of feels like maybe each one of these little swords was a layer of something that you were putting all this effort into, and it just wasn't coming out right for you. It wasn't paying back. You weren't getting all that energy back to you. Now, when we do a lot of self-work, obviously that pays off. You might not be seeing it right now, but I do feel like there could have been a very important union, just a lot of stuff you were trying to manifest and you kept hitting brick walls. Let's clarify and see what the surrender, what have you surrendered? There's definitely been an ending here with the Ten of Swords. I kind of feel like the level of mastery that you've been dealing with in other people has been completely not on your level. So while you're putting in all this effort and this work and giving your whole heart, you've been dealing with a bunch of amateurs, is what it feels like to me. And they use that as an opportunity to pick at you or to betray you or to use you up, right? And it's just been coming in from all sides, I feel like. With the 8 of Pentacles, we have the 9 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. There's definitely been a lot of stuff here. Like, I feel like when you've approached these things, again, you've done it with your whole heart. And it's because you really want to give to something. You really want to nourish something and see it flourish and see it succeed and for everyone to be happy and, you know, all these positive intentions here. Now, for some of you, during the week of the Pisces new moon, there may have been a successful wish come true here when it comes to your work. So it could be that you've gained some recognition. This could be a promotion. This could be someone giving you a pat on the back for a job well done. That is there as well. With the 10 of Swords, we have the Hanged Man and the Fool. It's kind of interesting because I do feel like this experience that you've had has really brought you a lot of clarity in multiple areas of life here. And I do feel like it's been something that has been preparing you for the next beginning. I also feel like there could be a little bit of stress recently as to what to do next. So if you've kind of been in this manifestation mode and you've been running into these things that haven't been working out. They haven't been manifesting. They haven't moved, or there's just been some sort of blockage. It could be like at this point you have no idea what to do next, right? And that could be part of this surrender here, where you're just exhausted yourself trying to figure out, where do I go? What do I do? But I do see something new showing up. With the Four of Wands, we have Judgment and the World. So some of you have definitely closed out a past relationship here. And if it's not a relationship for you, there's, again, just been all this effort towards manifesting something, having some sort of finish line, right? It's like you wanted to cross the finish line in this area of your life, and you had done so much, it didn't move, and so you finally made the call to just call it quits, right? Like sometimes part of the journey is just knowing when something is not worth our energy anymore. And that can be difficult, right? Especially for a fixed sign like Scorpio. I have so much Scorpio in my chart. So I can relate to this stubborn need to just keep pushing something, right? To keep going, keep going, keep going, keep giving it everything. And then, you know, sometimes we have to learn when it's not worth it anymore, or it's damaging to our peace, right? So this week we have peace. We have this nice egg showing up here, so there's definitely some sort of new start arriving. For some of you, you could be receiving an olive branch from someone. We have the King of Wands here. This is like action-taking energy. I do feel like someone wants your attention, and I don't know that you're giving it to them at this point. You may have given them a lot of attention in the past. Let's see what this peace energy is talking about. With the King of Wands, we have Temperance and the Ace of Pentacles. So there's that egg, that new beginning there, right? It could even be that you're in this energy this week of just kind of waiting for the green light on when to take action on something new here. Because I do feel like you've kind of released all this need to control, all this need to put work towards things that haven't been working. And so now it's almost like you're just waiting for a sign as to what is going to show up next. You're just ready for the universe to deliver something to know what to work on next, right? With the Eight of Swords, we have the Tower. So I like that. We're kind of getting unstuck, which is lovely. And we're getting out of our head about things here. So that's good. I do feel like, you know, all this needling, it's been exhausting. It's been disturbing to your peace. And I do feel like we're finally getting out of that energy. And it could be because the opportunity you've been waiting to open up does show up here. Now, it could be coming from a Sagittarius. That's showing up here strongly. But the King of Wands, this can also be like a leader type figure. This could be a fire sign bringing in an offer of commitment, wanting to kind of plant some seeds with you in order to start something new. So this could be someone new. What's interesting though is we also have the Ace of Pentacles here just below Time Machine. So this could be someone from the past, you know, if you were to go back in time. So this could be someone showing up from the past as well. With the Magician, look at that, Three of Cups. So this could be someone trying to manifest a reconciliation with you. And you're like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I've finally broken free from all this stuff that I finally surrendered all this stuff. I'm feeling more peaceful, and now you show up? Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to let you disturb my peace. Because look at this, like this King of Wands in particular. He's coming in beating this drum. Like, that's not peaceful, right? So it could be that this person is showing up wanting a lot of attention, really trying to, I want to say, show off. And you're just like, yeah, I think I'll take my peace and quiet. So heads up on that. That might be showing up. For others, there is definitely some sort of opportunity showing up here that could seed some really good financial potential here. So if you've been seeking a new job opportunity, we've got the Ace of Pentacles twice, the Fool, and the King of Pentacles coming up in the following week. So there could be a new financial or prosperous opportunity showing up. And this could simply be an idea, right, of what you want to do next. And I do feel like that's been something that's maybe been difficult for you to touch at this in the past here. It's been kind of hard to know what to do next. So, all right, next week we have the Time Machine. So again, timeline jumps, something from the past could show up. Could also be a lot of contemplating about the future here. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. It's like she's trying to decide which star to choose, which path, what's my destiny here. And then we have the King of Pentacles, so we got some earth energy showing up here for you, Scorpio. Let's clarify this and see what this is all about. Ace of Pentacles. Ta-da! We have a Lover showing up here with the Two of Cups. Ew. I feel like this person, actually, with this Five of Swords, I almost feel like they just want to, they want to pull this off, is what I'm hearing. Like, they want to conquer you. I know that sounds bad. Let me get some more on that. I don't actually feel like that's negative energy itself. We have, so you're conflicted about whether to go with this, but with that Five of Swords and this person that's approaching, I actually feel like they want a victory. They want to win here. They want to win you over. They want to conquer you. They want to come out victorious, is what I'm feeling from that. With the Seven of Cups, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So there could be more than one option showing up here for sure. And that came through in the Cancer reading as well. Look at that. Knight of Swords. So, yeah, I feel like you're getting a lot of attention here. And that's what was going on in the Cancer reading. It's like when the offers started to come in, they started to come in from multiple places. Let's look at this King of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. I actually feel like what this is saying is there's potentially someone showing up here, and it's just whether or not you're ready to take that leap of faith. It's almost like a test to your confidence. Like, should I do this? Do I have what it takes? And that could be in a love relationship. That could be even in a job offer. Because it feels to me like you're going to be, if this is a job offer, it'll be like a position where you're getting a lot of attention. And it could be a lot of thinking on your feet kind of energy, like this, maybe even a fast work pace or a demanding work pace. Let me get some more on that. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. Someone definitely sees you as a great fit for this. Oh my. And we got the King of Wands here. So again, I do feel like several people are showing up here, and you're going to be trying to decide between this King of Wands energy, someone who's potentially from the past, and this King of Pentacles energy, right? Then we have these knights here. So it's like a ton of attention. And like I said, it's like you're going to get your pick of the litter here. So I do feel like it's like you're choosing your next timeline, right? And keep in mind that when that time machine card shows up, there's this energy of, do I want to experience something I've already done? So be careful. Like, I wouldn't say to fear any of these choices, but there's certain things that you'll have, what am I trying to say here? Some of these options coming in have a brighter future and more learning involved for you. Others, there's maybe a couple of lessons. They're kind of a shorter lived kind of flash in the pan energy, right? So I feel like if you just kind of listen into your intuition, you'll know which is which. And if it's somebody from the past coming in, you know, just be aware that that cycle has closed, right? That's ended. We have the World here. The cycle is over. So if they show back up, there's a chance that you get back on that wheel. If not, if this person's actually changed and you've both done all this self-work that we were talking about, there might be some new lessons here with this person, some new experiences, right? But I don't feel like it will be as intense as these newer options, if that makes sense. So lots of communication coming in, lots of offers. You're going to be like, everybody wants Scorpio, whether it's jobs, relationships, friends, whatever. And I do feel like some of you might be getting even a lot of invitations to like be social, go out with friends. There could be like party invitations or reception invitations or whatever. So you're getting all this stuck energy for sure. But it could be kind of difficult in some ways because you finally get into this like peaceful, I'm kind of happy doing my own thing and just waiting to see what comes in, and then it all floods in, right? And so it could be a little overwhelming. So hang in there, Scorpio. I hope that was helpful, and I hope to see you in next week's update. Remember to hit that like button if this was your reading. I really appreciate it. And be sure to check out your other placements if this was not your reading. I'll see you next time. Bye.